Thanks for joining us for KBOI 2 News Midday. I'm Kelsey Anderson. Now to your top 11 stories at 11 o'clock. Crews are working an apartment fire right now. Dispatchers confirm the fire broke out on an upper floor apartment on the 600 block of Park Meadow Way. It was called in just about an hour ago at 10:05. We'll keep you posted with more information on KBOI2.com and today first at 4. And two small fires broke out last night along Highway 21, just as hundreds of people were heading home from a long holiday weekend. One lane of the highway was shut down for several hours between the Lucky Peak Dam and Hilltop area. The flames scorched about 6 acres along Highway 21 and threatened a nearby home. Crews are still investigating what caused the fires, but believe it may have been a side effect of busy road conditions.
It's a holiday weekend, people heading home. Chains dragging, car overheating, anything's possible.
The fires burned near a 3-lane stretch of road. And the Cape Horn fire burning at the southern end of Lake Pend Oreille has scorched about a square mile. It's so big, smoke is visible from Coeur d'Alene, about 25 miles to the south. As a result, the Bonner County Sheriff's Office has ordered mandatory evacuations. The Boise Fire Department says illegal fireworks are to blame for starting a fire near a Boise landmark over the weekend. They're asking for your help to track down whoever's responsible. The fire started about 3 o'clock Saturday morning and it burned nearly 40 acres. Chip sealing starts tomorrow on Highway 55 and should take about 3 weeks to wrap up. Anyone headed up Highway 55 should be ready for delays. Crews will chip seal the road from Horseshoe Bend all the way up to Donnelly. ITD says construction will reduce the road to just 1 lane. And more mosquitoes test positive for West Nile. The bugs were found near the Oregon state line at Roswell Marsh. The Canyon County Mosquito Abatement District director says they've started fogging that area. Now, there's been a spike in West Nile cases the past several weeks due to the hot weather. The abatement district is continuing to treat an area west of Parma right now as well. The Malheur County Sheriff's Office says a teenager passed away in a fire that broke out at a rural home in Adrian, Oregon. Sheriff's deputies say the fire started on a back deck and quickly engulfed the house. The 14-year-old teen, Thomas Findling Jr., did not make it out of the home and was pronounced dead at the scene. 2 adults were taken by air ambulance to a burn center in Salt Lake City. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. Well, more older people are moving to Idaho. That's according to the Census Bureau. They say the group aged 65 and older increased nearly 19% from mid-2010 to mid-2014. They account for 14.3% of the Gem State's population. Those between the ages of 40 to 64 account for the largest segment of Idaho's population, but the percentage of middle-aged individuals in the state is decreasing. The days following the 4th of July are the busiest days of the year at the Idaho Humane Society. Fireworks and large crowds tend to spook cats and dogs. So in all, the Humane Society had 55 new residents this weekend, 26 dogs and 29 cats who ran away from home. But as of today, we're told 12 of those have been redeemed.
We had seen a lot more concerned pet parents than we had seen pets actually come in, but it's really good that owners come in even if they're not sure that their animal might be here, because when they come in and they file their loss report, we can match them up immediately when their pet does come in the door.
We also talked with the Canyon County Sheriff's Office. Dispatchers say they had about 35 calls for lost animals since Saturday night. And speaking of pets, tonight the city of Ketchum will vote on an ordinance that would allow police to remove pets from inside hot cars and fine whoever left them there. Right now, Idaho law does not give officers that authority. Police say they've received more than 20 calls this year about dogs being locked inside hot vehicles. And a huge win for Team USA. These U.S. troops in Afghanistan react to the U.S. women's soccer team winning the World Cup against Japan last night. The U.S. beat Japan 5-2. Credit largely goes to Carly Lloyd for her 3 goals in the first half. We will have an in-depth report on the big win coming up in just minutes.